tell the people around there he's not Kobe Bryant. Okay, he's a great player. He's not Kobe Bryant.
Right.
Okay, so
Top 20 all time.
he is top 20.
Yeah, you're damn right. He's top 5.
No,
top 5 is in top 20.
I'd say 16, 17. That's where Kobe is.
And I'd say cocaine is a dangerous thing, but that's fine.
I'm telling you that if you watched basketball, you know any of the great basketball players that played, I would take a lot of those players over Kobe Bryant.
Well, you like Jordan, right?
Of course.
Jordan's where?
I hated Jordan. Hated him.
Where's Jordan on your list?
He's number one.
Oh, so the closest thing to the greatest player you've ever seen is 16th or 17th on the list?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes...
And by the way, Kobe's nowhere. He's nowhere close to Michael Jordan.
That's not what I said. I say he's the closest thing to Michael Jordan.
No, he's not.
Who is?
No, he's not.
Who is?
Who's the second best player I've ever seen in my time?
No, that's not what I said. I said who's the closest thing to Jordan as far as
none
Jordan's
of them.
A.
Nobody.
Kobe's 1A.
Nobody.
His skill set's identical.
Skill set. He's not anywhere close to Michael Jordan. Oh my God. He's not even the greatest Laker.
Stop.
He wasn't even the greatest player on his team. Give me a break.
Stop.
Shaquille O'Neal was.
All right, that's 4 or 5 years of it. Where's the rest of the, 15 years of his career going?
Shaq was the best player on those championships.
All right, and then he got traded, and then it became Kobe. Or you're going to say Pau Gasol's better than Kobe, too.
I didn't say that.
Or Andrew Bynum?
I never said that.
Oh, let me guess. It's Slava Medvedenko for you.
I never said that.
Or Smush Parker?
Are we still going?
Or Brian Cook?
First of all, Kobe Bryant is not even in my top. He's 16 on my list.
He moved up. That's good. I'm impressed.
No, I said he was. No, I said he was 16.
You've also said 17 at times.
Yeah,
he said damn near 18.
No,
19.
no, he's 16.
I've heard you say damn near.
I would say 16 or 17. That's where he is. Wherever I did it, I remember I went through it when Rich was on the show before you guys were here, and I did my top 25 players of all time. I had Kobe Bryant. I think it was either 16 or 17, but there was reasons behind why I put Kobe Bryant there, and that was years and years ago. So.
I bet you can't remember any of them now.
I could tell you. I could tell you my top 10.
He argues it all the time.
That's fine.
I could tell you my top 10.
Go ahead. Tell me your top 10. Because if I hear LeBron James, I'm going to call you
number 2. He's number 2.
All right, 4 and 6.
No, I don't care. He's number 2. He's the second greatest player I've ever seen. Say whatever you want, whatever he's done.
He's not even better than the guy that he carbon copied.
Oh my God, dude! LeBron James
carbon copy.
LeBron
Magic
James.
Johnson.
Oh,
he's a carbon copy of Magic
way
Johnson.
better than Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson couldn't shine his friggin' boot if he had one leg. Are you kidding me? Magic Johnson's nowhere close to LeBron James. It's not even close. And if you told that to Magic Johnson would laugh at you.
Magic Johnson would also say Kobe Bryant's the greatest Laker of all time.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
He said
First of all, the greatest Laker of all time is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, okay? The greatest, all right? And that's not even an argument.
No, it is.
Yes, no, it's not. Kareem was the greatest Laker of all time. And he
even though he spent
how
many years in Milwaukee?
He played 5 years in Milwaukee,
right.
and
Kobe
the rest
played
of his career.
entire career.
Good,
there.
well,
Sorry,
congratulations to him. Okay,
Sorry,
congratulations to him. And Magic. First of all, if you were to tell me who would I take in their prime, Kobe Bryant or Magic Johnson, it's Magic Johnson. It's not even close. Okay, and by the way,
because Magic wasn't the best player on his own team too.
No, because he played with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and James
Kobe
Worthy. Okay,
the Magic was better than Worthy.
What happened?
Magic's better than Worthy.
I didn't say that he wasn't.
I don't think anyone says he's
Well, no, but he said Worthy, as in like,
yeah,
James
he played with
Worthy's
James Worthy. James Worthy is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying you made it seem like James Worthy was better than Magic.
James Worthy was pretty damn good of a player.
All right, it was Shaq and Kobe and who?
Shaq and Kobe. That's
okay,
it.
So therefore, there's already less help.
Oh God.
On Kobe's side, and then when he kicked Shaq out of town, which is also another.
He didn't kick anybody.
Story.
They kept the younger guy.
Well, right, but everyone that doesn't know anything says that Kobe kicked him out.
That's not true.
I understand. Now
they kept the younger guy.
When Kobe was literally the star of a three-peat.
Do you know it took? Do you know it took 2 years for them to win a championship because they needed another guy to play with Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant couldn't get out of a first round with any of those teams that he played with. And by the way, 1 year he didn't even make the playoffs.
Yes, I know that.
So that's the great Kobe Bryant. So.
Top 5 all time.
You're out of your mind.
That's damn great.
You're out of your mind. That's all I'm going to say about that. And by the way, Errol Chuck Person. What does it say? Errol has Chuck Person at number 15. No, I don't.
Was that snug?
Person. No, that was Carl. I do not have Chuck Persons.
I'm gonna level
my
myself
top
right now.
15.
I don't know who Chuck Persons is.
He's an idiot. I definitely don't have Chuck Persons in my top 15. Chuck Persons is not even a top 15.
Wait, don't you have Clyde Drexler in your top 15?
There's a reason why I have Clyde Drexler in my top 15. There's a reason. And if you ever watch Clyde Drexler play, the hardest, and you ask Michael Jordan, who was the hardest player to. What are you laughing at, Speedy?
I was laughing at Snug. Nick Van Exel.
If you ever watch
Nick Van Exel's
if you
on
ever
this
watch Clyde Drexler play when he played, he was the hard. Michael Jordan will tell you one of the hardest players to play against because of the way he played defense against them. Okay, Clyde Drexler was a special player. Clyde the Glide, he was great. He was a great player. And if you you weren't alive to see him in his prime.
I saw Kobe.
That's fine. I saw Kobe too.
No, I understand, but clearly you don't like Kobe.
No, that's not true. First of all, to put Kobe Bryant in my top 20, that's saying a lot because there were so many great players in the league. So many great basketball players. So many, man.
Charlest Barkley is
Special.
a top 5 power forward all time,
Special.
right? And he's what, 30th? 30 to 40 range of most people?
No. Charles Barkley? No, he's a top 20 player.
I'd say so, but most people don't have him there. Most people have him
Charles
higher.
Barkley, I think, was 11 on my list.
Wait a minute. Stop it.
Yeah.
You have the round mound of rebound better than Kobe?
Yes.
All right, I'm out of here.
Yes.
I'm out of here before I make a scene.
Just watch, if you watched Charles Barkley when he played for the Phoenix Suns, when you watched him play for the 76ers, go look at the players he played with before. Go watch who he played with. He played with nobody. So he played with nobody. Even when he went to the finals with the Phoenix Suns, who did he play with? Kevin Johnson?
No.
Kevin Johnson was young then. So, yeah.
Kevin Johnson wasn't good. I'm sorry. I never liked Kevin Johnson.
I thought you were going to say Kevin Johnson
No.
was higher than Kobe on your list.
No.
God, no.
Kevin Johnson's not even a top 50 player of all that. Kevin Johnson's so terrible.
Yeah.
Anybody that thought Kevin Johnson was good is an idiot. Okay?
Didn't Mike Guido defend him once?
Yeah, well, that explains it. And don't they thunder Dan. Dan Marley was shit, okay? He was a guy, I call him Quick Luck Chuck Dan, or whatever I call him,
Quick Luck Chuck Dan?
Yeah, I called him Luck Chuck Dan or something like that. That's what he used to do. He'd throw up threes, and hopefully he was praying that they would go in. Dan Marley stunk, okay? Whoever thought that Dan Marley was good? Ridiculous. Anybody would put Dan Marley on anywhere. And Danny Ainge? What do you mean,
No.
Danny Ainge? Danny Ainge.
Talk about a guy who played with a gazillion amount of talent around him. He had Robert Parrish, he had
Charles
Kevin McHale,
Barkley.
he had Larry
Top 5
Bird.
GM.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley played with nobody his first 12 years, and
Charles Barkley's amazing.
He was a dominant player. I mean, and we want to know something.
He probably would have had 4 MVPs without MJ.
Michael Jordan said on that Dream Team, Charles Barkley was the best player.
Well, no, but I'm saying if Jordan's
I'm
not
just
there,
telling you,
Barkley probably gets 4 MVPs.
91, 92 Dream Team. Michael Jordan said the best player on the court was Charles Barkley.
Oh, Carl says he's naming players with Barkley on the Suns. That's what he was saying.
Yeah, and all those guys stunk. He played with nobody on the Suns, and he was the MVP. He was the best player. He was the best player in the league. And by the way, he couldn't do anything against Michael Jordan in the finals because Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. And Charles Barkley always said, Charles
They are best friends, though.
Best friends. Best friends. Yep.
Imagine being in that cigar shop when they walk in. Jesus Christ.
Sean
I need
Rooks,
a good Cuban. Does anyone know how to
Sean
get a good
Rooks,
Cuban?
Richard Dumas, all these guys. These guys are nobody.
Most of these guys I never heard of. So.
Richard Dumas?
Oliver Miller.
No, not
No,
Dumas.
they're naming Phoenix Suns.
No, 90s Phoenix Suns guys I never heard of. I heard of Marley and Danny Ainge, obviously, but Miller and Dumas.
Danny Ainge
no.
was at the end of his career.
Dumas,
Obviously, yeah.
Doesn't Dumas have a job? Like as a GM?
No, you're talking
or a
about
player
Joe
assistant?
Dumas.
Oh,
Joe Dumas, who's a Hall of
maybe.
Famer.
Yeah, Joe Dumas.
Yeah, he has some
Great.
front office
I
position
thought
with
Richard.
Detroit.
I thought the other dude has a job too.
Daryl Valentine. I mean,
No,
he
God.
played with nobody.
Is he Denzel Valentine's father?
Maybe.
I'm probably,
serious.
but
Maybe.
I don't know. Can we
no,
look at it?
I'm just saying that Charles Barkley for 10 years,
Barkley's
12 years,
fantastic.
didn't play with anybody.
But I'm just saying, most people have him.
Most people are
20
stupid.
well,
most people are dumb.
most people
that
have
don't know.
Kobe in the top 10.
I would say Charles Barkley is one of the top 3, top 4 best small forwards to ever play the game. Okay,
No, he's not 3. He's a 4.
He was a 3.
He's a 4.
He was a 3. He was a 3.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. He was a 3. Charles Barkley was a 3. Go look. He's a 3.
I could have sworn he was a 4.
He's not a 4. He's a 3.
He played both, but he probably had more of the skills of a 4, though what we think of in comparison to other
Barkley
threes.
was a 3, Carl. Like, give me a break. When he came from college, when he played for the 76er, he was a 3. 6'4", that's a 3, not a 4.
He's only 6. He's not 6.
6'4", yes he is. Yes he is. Charles Barkley is a 3. Okay, he was absolutely a 3, and I remember.
6'6".
He's not. He's 6'3". I mean, 6'4". Charles Barkley is a 3.
I don't know. They label him as a power forward.
Yeah,
first.
he was a 3. When he was drafted, he was a 3. When he came out of college, he was a 3. Small forward right here.
He played 3 years.
He was a 3. I'm telling you, he was a 3.
Even so, right? He's probably now not a top 3 small forward either.
He is. In my eyes, he is.
LeBron, Bird.
LeBron, I don't put LeBron as a 3. I put LeBron James as at everything. I can't put LeBron at a certain, because he plays multiple positions. So LeBron is one of those guys you can't put LeBron James at one position. He's just not. No. Like Charles Barkley.
He's not a shooting guard.
No, he's not.
He's not a center.
He's a 1. He's like a 1, 3,
yeah.
or 4. That's what I think he is.
I would put him at 1 or 3.
Yeah,
but he's not the greatest point guard, so it doesn't matter.
I don't think he's the greatest all-around player we've ever seen. He really is. He's the greatest all-around player we've ever seen. I mean, he can pass, he can rebound. He's not the greatest shooter, but he's not a bad shooter. So
he's still efficient. Too,
he's a pretty good, efficient shooter, and he's a great defensive player in the prime of his career. So and he makes everybody around him better. So that's what makes LeBron James special.
Don't all the greats make everyone around them better?
Not really. Not really. I can name a lot of great players that didn't. Wilt Chamberlain, as great as he was, he didn't make everybody around him better.
Me, you, and Speedy were in the league then.
I'm just saying. Wilt Chamberlain is one of the greatest players ever play. He didn't make everybody.
Played with Jerry West.
Who, Wilt Chamberlain?
Well, at the end of his career.
Yeah, at the end of his career. But I'm saying that Wilt Chamberlain didn't make everybody around him better. Dr. J, as great as he was, didn't make everybody around him better. He didn't. These are facts. I'm telling you.
No, I understand. I'm trying.
There are players. Patrick Ewing, as great as he was, he didn't make everybody around him better. And I was a diehard Knick fan.
Hold on, Patrick Ewing's not a top.
I'm just
50 player.
Oh yes, he is. Patrick Ewing's not a top 50 player of all time. No. Yes, he is.
No way.
Yes, he is.
Listen, if Kobe's not top 5 and you're going Patrick Ewing ain't top 50.
If you don't think Patrick Ewing is a top 50 player of all time, what are you on? He's one of the best centers to ever play the game.
I'm on a lot of shit right now.
There's something you're drinking or something because Patrick Ewing is a top.
That's about to be.
Patrick Ewing is by far a top 50 player of all time.
No, we lose Errol.
What?
Yeah, we lost your camera.
That's all right. I'll go back in. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, he's thought of as the top 10 center, so it's kind of hard not to put him in the top 50 overall player.
He definitely is.
He is. I just like busting Errol's balls.
He definitely is. To me, just thinking of some of these players, I just go back and forth with some of the different players that have played in this league. But,
he's top 50. I just like to bust your balls.
Oh, he's a top 30 player. He is. Patrick Ewing is a top 30 player of all time. No question that he is. No question that he is. He is. But Patrick Ewing didn't make anybody around him better.
It's hard. The centers don't really count. Because generally, when they get the ball in their hands,
Name the 4 on the Suns or Sixers, Errol. Go. What do you mean, 4 on the Suns or Sixers?
I guess the other starting 4.
The other starting 4 were Charles Barkley.
And I would
still on that.
If you really want me to go through the rosters, I don't have it on my, in my head right now, but I know they weren't any good, especially in the first, I think one or 2 years. No, for the first 1 or 2 years he played with Dr. J, I think it was, and that was the only good player he played with. And then Dr. J obviously was done, and that was his team.